Hey, it's Day and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing y'all how I achieve my simple, everyday, natural looking makeup glam. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, the products that I use, the techniques that I use, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Remember, it's free 99. It don't cost nothing to click that button, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. For my everyday natural makeup look, I do use a mix between high-end makeup products and like drugstore makeup products. Most of the products I got from either Walmart, Ulta, or Sephora. If you've been in Ulta, you know that Ulta has like a high-end makeup side and a drugstore makeup side. So some of the drugstore products you can get from Ulta or Walmart. So, because that's what I did. But anyway, step number one, I'm going to prime my face with the Maybelline New York Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. It's going to take a little like that and put that all over my face. Actually, I'm going to take just a little bit more too. Alright, and next I am going to take my Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to take some of that, put it in the top, and take my beauty blender. And you want to make sure that your beauty blender is damp, so wet it a little bit before you start using it. And I'm just going to put that on the spots that I get oily some, because this powder will help control the oil throughout the day. So I'm going to put some on my nose and my chin. And next, for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. And I'm actually going to be using two of these. I like to mix two because it really just gives me my perfect shade. So I'm going to take the shade 368 and 355. And shake them up first. And I'm just going to take like a little dollop of each, not too much. And it'll be equal parts of both. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna mix it with my finger on the back of my hand. And then just start putting it on my face. Get under the chin. And I don't necessarily place it right under my eyes just because concealer is going to go there anyway. And that's just a way to make it look less cakey under the eyes. I'm going to take the butt end of my beauty blender and just start blending that out. I love this foundation just because I really found these two that give me my perfect shade. And I'm going to go down on my neck. Don't forget your neck because you always want to make your face match with your neck as much as possible. And this foundation is more of a medium coverage foundation, so it's not going to cover my acne scars all the way, but it's going to do a good enough job because, like I said, this is just my everyday natural look. Like, I don't want to look too cakey or anything. And by the way, if y'all have any tips on how to get rid of acne scars, please let me know. I feel like I didn't try everything. Like, I didn't try the turmeric mask, I didn't try Proactive before. I feel like I didn't try everything, which really when I was in high school, I went to a dermatologist and they told me that there's nothing you can really do about acne scars. But then as social media has grown, like, everybody's promoting stuff to get rid of acne scars. So I don't know, just if y'all have the same problem as me and found something that actually works, please let me know in the comments or message me on any of my social medias. Okay, now that that is all blended out, next is concealer. So the concealer that I'm going to use is this Juvia's Place concealer in shade 11, which the branding, their label has rubbed off because I use it a lot, but yeah. This is what it looks like. This is Juvia's Place. So I'm going to take that and apply it under my eye. my mustache area. Then down my nose, my chin, and forehead. And this concealer really does go a long way. Like, I didn't even have to double dip. I just dipped it one time and it gave me what I needed. For the next concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Tan Deep Honey. Which this concealer is a bit lighter than what I would normally use. But I'm just going to use it under my eye. Put a little bit under my eye like this, just to add some extra brightness. While my concealer is sitting, that's when I actually do my brows. So today I'm going to be using the Juvia's Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Pencil in the color Ebony. This is what it looks like. This is probably actually like only my third time using it, but I love it. Normally I would use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil, but I'm out of that one, so I'm using this one right now. And this one is only $10 too, by the way, which the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil is like $23. I feel like this is probably like actually a good dupe. And I love using brow pencils, like the actual pencil, instead of like pomades or anything, because I feel like it's just easier to draw on, especially when you want like a natural brow. You can really draw on like the hair like strokes. Oh, I didn't got this on my shirt. This is a tip because I always forget. Take some makeup remover and wipe that foundation off the back of your hand so you don't forget and get to moving around and get it on your shirt like I just did. And I feel like to get the perfect brow or how you want them, you need to get them done first. Like, you need to get them threaded or waxed or however you want. Just because when it comes to drawing them on, it's easier because you can already see the outline of your brow. And so once I get to the very, very front, I'm just going to take the pencil and draw up little lines to make it look like hair. And just fill in where I feel like it needs to be filled in. Now after I'm done filling them in, I'm just going to brush them up a bit. Next, to conceal my brows, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. And I'm just going to take just a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. concealer brush. And just take a little bit and really define my brows. Just gonna get as close to the brow as I can and clean them up. Alright, and to blend that out, I'm going to use my Real Techniques Deluxe Conceal Brush and just blend that out. I love this brush actually. And I feel like this is the best brush to blend your concealer out with. And then just gonna go right in the middle of my brow. So these are the brows. And remember that your brows are not identical twins, but they need to at least be sisters. Alright, now that I'm done with my brows, I'm going to go ahead and take my beauty blender again on the pointy end and blend out my concealer. And the reason that I let my concealer sit for a while I do my brows is because you get more coverage out of your concealer when you let it sit for a few minutes rather than just putting it on and hurry up and blend it out. And it also depends on the type of concealer that you use too, though, whether you want to let it sit. Like the Juvia Place concealer that I use, it has more like a watery texture, so it's good for sitting. But if you have like a thicker concealer, then you want to go ahead and blend that one out, or else it'll be hard to blend out because it is so thick. And you just want to blend, blend, blend till you can't blend no more. I'm gonna take the butt end of the beauty blender and blend out the edge of the concealer just to really blend it all together with the foundation. So there's really no line of demarcation between the concealer and the foundation. Immediately after blending the concealer, I take some more of my Dermablend setting powder. And I take my beauty blender, dip it in the beauty blender again. And I'm just going to put this powder everywhere that I put concealer at. It's very important to always set your concealer so that it doesn't crease. Put it on my eyelids too. Next, after setting my concealer, I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the color Mocha Mami. I'm just going to take this brush by Morphe. I don't know what number or style it is because it doesn't say. But I just feel like this style of brush is perfect for bronzing for me personally. So I'm just going to pat that in. And then pat some on my towel just to get rid of some of the product, to control it some. And the way that I bronze is I look at the top of my ear and go down to see where I'm going to place it on my cheek. So and then I'm going to go up onto the side of my hairline. Crying for some reason. And my forehead. Really, I'm going to do the perimeter of my whole face with this bronzer. One under my chin. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend over everywhere that I bronze just to make sure that everything is well blended. Alright, next I'm just going to take this random little brush. I don't even know where this came from, but it's just a random brush. And I like it because the tip is like this. And I'm going to use this to bronze up my nose and contour my nose. Dip a little, pat. And I'm just going to go down along the bridge of my nose with this. And I'm going to blend it up into my brow bone, like so. And down under my nose. Then I'm just going to go take a little bit more and round up my nose just to give my nose like a button nose effect. Okay, and then I'm going to take that setting powder one more time and just go along the edges of where I put that bronzer at, just to kind of cut the bronzer and make it more precise. And I'm going to do the same thing where I put the bronzer at on my cheeks. I'm going to go like that just to cut the bronzer and make it more defined. Now I'm going to take my Real Technique brush in 402. And I'm going to immediately sweep that away. Sweep that powder away. Give it a couple pats with the Beauty Blender one more time. Because I'm obsessed with blending, I feel like it could never be too blended. And I do love this Dermablend setting powder too, because it don't give me no flashback, and I feel like it just complements my natural skin tone so well. So next I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette for blush, and this comes with a mirror, but I broke it, and this is what it looks like. And I'm going to take these two shades right here, mix them like this with my Real Techniques brush in 204. I'm just going to take these two shades like that and give a little smirk and pat the blush on. And pat the blush right on top of that bronzer. Then just a little tap on the nose. And yeah, that's for blush. Okay, now that all of my face products are done, I am going to use my NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish Fenty Matte Spray. I'm going to shake that up and set my face with this. Alright, so you can either wait for that to dry, but me, I am going to use my little mini fan here just to speed up the process. And after that setting spray has dried, I am going to go ahead and take my Rimmel London Scandal Eyes eyeliner and do some eyeliner on my waterline. Why am I crying today? Now that we have the eyeliner on, I am going to use my Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow in the color Steal the Look. And I'm going to use this eyeshadow and place it in my inner corner. And this is just another random brush. But I use it because the tip is good to really place like in the corner of your eye. But yeah, I'm just going to tap a little bit of that. Put that right in the corner. Just to make the eyes pop a little bit without doing too much. And I'm also going to take this Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Balm. I'm just going to tap just a little bit into that too. Because it's the same color. It just intensifies the glitter a little bit. Next, moving on to lashes. So I got these lashes that I ordered from Amazon. This is what the packaging looks like. It comes with like 6 pairs. And I'm down to like my last 2 pairs. That's what it looks like. And with putting on these lashes, I always cut off like the tail of the lash just so that it fits better on my lash. Like when y'all get lashes, measure them up to your eye first to make sure that they're gonna fit. If not, don't be afraid to cut the ends off. Cut about that much off. And I'm going to use my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. This is in clear. Gonna apply that to the strip of the lash. And I'm also gonna apply a little bit of this glue to like my inner corner, because for some reason I find that the lash wants to come up there the most. So I'm just gonna extra secure it by putting a little bit along the line. And I'm just gonna take my mini fan again and dry down the lash glue some. which you can wait for it to dry, but I need this process to be sped up, so that's why I have this mini fan. That's why it comes in handy. You don't want to apply your lash as soon as you put the glue on it. You have to let the glue dry down and get tacky a little bit for it to really stay. Alright, now that they're dry, I'm just going to go ahead and apply them. Getting as close to my waterline as possible. Now that the lashes are secured, I'm going to do a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. And then take my little mini fan brush right here. I'm going to do bronze and moonstone. I'm going to just mix the two a little bit like that. And put some on my Cupid's bow. The tip of my nose. And like a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Then take a little bit more and put on my brow bone. Next, moving on to my favorite part, which is the lips. So I use the Sephora brand lip liner, and it is the Rouge Gel Lip Liner. It's just a brown liner. I'm going to take that and just line my lips. I don't overline or anything. I just go along my natural lip line. Alright, and for gloss, I'm going to go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Marshmallow. And I'm just going to put that all over my lips. Alright, and the final steps for my lips is I'm going to take my coconut oil lip gloss, which I just found this at a beauty supply store. And I'm going to take this Morphe M508 brush. This is what it looks like. I like this brush for blending out my lips because I just feel like it's the perfect size. But yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit like that. And I really use this brush too so I won't get this dirty, the clear tip dirty. Just take a little bit of that and put right on top of the pink gloss. And for the very last step is I take my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. And I have two moles, so I just use this to darken my moles, which is the perfect tip for that. So that's why I use it. So I have a mole right here that I want to darken up. And I just have a little bitty mole right here. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I'm going to use my Rimmel London Scandal Eyes mascara. This is my favorite, absolute favorite mascara to use. Like, none of them is topping this. So I just use that mascara and apply on my bottom lashes. And then my top lashes too, to blend the false lash and my lash together. Alright y'all, so this is the final look. Alright y'all, so that is going to complete this video. Please let me know if you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next one.